Hey YouTube, it's Whitney again. Let me adjust this a little bit here. I think the lighting is kind of bad, but whatever. I wanted to talk about a couple of things. Of course, today is my second day post-op from my lap band surgery. Just a couple of things that I didn't mention before is I did get the lap band. I think it can hold 11 cc's. He gave me the choice, but he told me that my parents both had the lap band and I didn't really have a preference at the time. I looked over all the research material and between the Realize band and the lap band, and I didn't see there being a very big difference for me anyway. So I just went ahead and told him to do whatever he thought was best, the surgeon the day of. And so he chose a lap band for me, and so that's what I have. Let's see, a couple of things I wanted to talk about. My arms are sore. It's kind of weird. Like, my whole body's doing great. I'm doing great today. The only thing sore on me at this very moment in time is my arms, because at the hospital bed, and at home, I've been doing a lot of lifting myself with my arms, like getting out of bed and things like that. So it's kind of weird, but my arms are sore. Wanted to talk about breathing. They give you this thing to breathe in to make sure you don't get pneumonia while you're at the hospital, and I'm doing really great with that. A lot better today than I did yesterday and the day before. Breathing's getting a lot better. I think I'm just feeling better in general. I mean, I was okay yesterday, but today I'm feeling pretty good. I actually rode in the car today with my dad to drop off my little sister up at the high school, and I was proud that I was able to do that, because my dad told me that riding in the car was one of the hardest things, and that this is my second day post-op, so feeling pretty great. Let's see what I'm talking about. Okay, and then I wanted to talk about what I've eaten so far. Yesterday, my day one post-op, I had some Jello, and I had Gatorade, and actually last night for dinner, I guess you could say, I had some chicken broth, but actually it wasn't chicken broth, it was chicken noodle soup with the noodles and chicken drained out, which I'll tell you is 100% better than just getting chicken stock or chicken broth from, like, the cartons. Has a lot more flavor to it, and it was awesome for any flavor. This morning I've had Go-Gurt. It's like a yogurt but out of the stick. It doesn't have chunks in it. I had Go-Gurt. I had like a third of an Ensure. The butter pecan flavor is fantastic. I know a lot of people say don't drink those because of the calories, but I mean, I'm not getting hardly any calories right now, so I'd say that I'm doing alright. Let's see, I've had more Gatorade. I had a little bit of tomato soup for lunch, and I had a sherbet push pop, which was awesome too. And I guess that's about it. I was trying to go through what I've had just to remind myself and to tell you what I've been able to tolerate. I wanted to tell also about the meds I've been taking so far. I was prescribed Tylox, like I said yesterday, and Phenergan for the nausea. Today I've taken maybe 3 Tylox. I took one right when I got up this morning. I took one a little bit after lunch, then I took one maybe a couple hours ago, around 8 p.m. because I kind of am doing the preemptive pain remedy here because I don't want to feel a lot of pain, so I've just taken a little bit of that, and in between those hours I've taken a little bit of ibuprofen just to switch it up and not always be stuck on the hardcore meds. I've also used a little bit of those Gas-X strips. They're just little strips that dissolve in your mouth, and that helps with the gas pains and things like that. Wise, I wanted to talk about my feelings of being full slash hungry slash whatever. I have felt hungry a little bit, but not terribly. It definitely makes you reevaluate how you thought of food before. And I knew I did this, but I mean, sometimes I just go to the fridge and think, oh, here's the fridge. It's my friend. I'll pick something up, but I wasn't hungry. I was just bored, right? Bored eating. And so I've noticed that a lot. And now it's kind of fun just to be able to drink some Gatorade or some water, and because that's all I can really have anyway. So That's good. Also, I wanted to point out that I thought about this a lot. I thought I was going to be upset when my family members were eating around me, like maybe jealous that they were eating or something like that. But really, they had an awesome dinner tonight. They had like pork chops and mashed potatoes and corn and gravy, whatever. But I didn't really want it. I thought I was going to be like, don't eat around me, but it actually didn't bother me at all. So I was glad for that. Hopefully that lasts. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure as soon as I'm feeling a little better and up on my feet, I'm sure that I won't be as, docile with that. But let's see. I guess that's about all I was going to talk about. I'm feeling pretty good. My incisions don't really hurt. I do stay on the pain meds a little bit, but excuse me. But I'm really doing okay. I got up a lot today. I didn't feel like laying around. And it's funny because I do remember when my stepmom got the lap band. I mean, she laid around for about a week and was not back to work for 2 weeks. So I'm feeling like I'm doing great. My parents say I'm doing great. I'm trying not to overdo it. I'm trying to make sure that every once in a while, even if I don't want to, I rest a bit. But, I'm feeling good. So, uh, just let me know if you have any questions about my surgery. I'd love to offer any advice for those people who are maybe having theirs later in March or still thinking about it. I'm completely willing to answer questions. I need to call tomorrow to make my 2-week appointment with my surgeon's office to get everything checked out. And 4 weeks after that, I will have a fill. That's how my doctor does it, 6 weeks. So I'm really happy that I'm doing so well. I've eaten, but I'm not like terribly hungry, so that's good. And I guess that's about it. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye guys.